Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 62 of Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. Good news, bad news. The bad news is that I haven't played this game in a couple of weeks now, just haven't had a chance to until tonight. But the good news is that I have been leaving the game on whenever I've been home and just doing other random things. And by doing that, I've managed to accumulate quite a bit of Milky Way research points. Specifically, almost 13,000 Milky Way research data points. And I remember a couple weeks ago we were trying to upgrade some of our armor, the N7 armor. So now we should have enough points to actually do that. And it looks like we have the chest already leveled up to level 5. And that has allowed us to unlock the advanced N7 chest. So let's go ahead and see. It looks like I'll be able to upgrade quite a bit of these guys. Continue, 55 points, and 60 more points. The real debate, I think, is going to be whether I should make myself a set of armor now, or whether I should wait until I have more materials stored up and make an even better set. We have now unlocked the advanced arms. Let's do the same for the helmet. And I remember I wanted this set. One, because it looks cool, but more importantly because it's a really good set for biotics. The thing I'm kind of interested in now is getting good augments, because I want to make sure if I get a really good armor set that it has really good augments. Now there's a scroll wheel. Great. Alright, let's upgrade legs, and unless there's a level requirement, I might as well keep going, because we still have plenty of research data at this point. Yes, there is a level requirement. Level 40, in fact. So it looks like I think we just hit level 30. Or 31, okay. So it'll be a while before we can make any of these guys. I don't know how they expect you to get to level 80. That must be doing like everything in the game, or maybe there's a way to upload your character into subsequent playthroughs. I know some games do that. But for now, I think level 5 is the best we're going to actually get. Let me just make sure everything else is also level 40. It is. Alright, well, that's okay. We still have some pretty good options now then. I also have that new Remnant rifle I want to check out, but if I don't like it, I can always just get a better version of my current rifle now that we have pretty much unlimited research data. I didn't realize they cost so little, otherwise I probably would have not been hoarding this much. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to development. I'm not trying to spend too long on crafting, but I do want to at least do a little bit. Actually, we can research better. We might as well research all these, really, because, you know, no reason not to. Better rate of fire when hovering. I don't hover that much, but whatever. So it's checked off. That means I have it. Yeah, okay, so I just can't research it again. What was the difference here? Rate of fire. This is damage. Aerial stabilizer, and this gives you more accuracy. Probably don't want that. This is nice though. Arms. See, I don't get why that says arms. Does that mean armor? Usually arms are also weapons. So I'm not sure, but the biotic damage would be really nice here for this aerial stabilizer. Then again, I have to remember to actually hover while I do things, because currently I don't do that very often. So for automatic weapons, it makes it into a beam of electricity. For a chest, so maybe you just can't use this one unless it's on your arms, like your literal arm coverings. Stuns melee attackers. I'll research it, because why not, even though I don't think it's that useful. So this basically means better weapon damage if I'm moving while I'm shooting. I don't think I really move that often though. And I don't really want this one. What about this? For the last 20% of the clip's ammo, that could be useful. And weapon accuracy when standing still also might be useful. Vintage heatsink. Yeah, I think the clip size reduction here is not really worth it. Also, after a delay, if it was just refill automatically, that'd clearly be better, but I've heard bad things about that one, at least on certain weapons. And I think the Remnant one I was planning to use doesn't even have ammo anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft up the armor. As far as the gun goes, I want to see if I like that Remnant weapon before we do anything else. Development. What is this? Humane Trap. Oh, I think I need to make this for a quest, right? Alright, because there's something alive on the ship, I seem to recall. I don't know if I need more than one, but let's just do one for now. So we have nice things for the Nomad here. What is this? Increases the Nomad's top speed in 4-wheel drive mode, which I suspect is the one where we're like climbing mountains and all. That is a decent amount of stuff. Shield reset. I don't think I really need that. Improved boost. A longer boost in both drive modes. I like that. Does take a lot of graphite. Emergency shield, defense, agility. More agile but less traction. Let's go with the improved boost. Use up all my graphite. Okay, I'll have to remember to equip that too. Did I already make myself a chest piece? Let's go check the loadout just to make sure I don't make two of the same item, because that would be a waste of materials. I think the loadout is right over here. Yeah, we do have to place a trap somewhere on the ship. Alright. Yeah, so the paw is the Remnant one, and the Cyclone is the other one that I like. As you can tell, we are over capacity at the moment. So I do have a chest piece already. I don't remember what augment I put in there, but whatever. So let's make a Mark V for the other 3 pieces. Everything besides the chest piece, and then we'll head back to Kadara and actually do some questing, because, like I said last time, it's been a while since we've... Okay, thanks for the announcement. It's been a while since I've actually done some combat, and now it's been, I guess, 3 more weeks since I've actually done combat. Or however long it's been since I last played, maybe just 2 weeks. Seems like 3 though. Okay, development. I need to make a good helmet. N7 helmet gives you biotic power damage, which is definitely what I want. And the shields are nice too. I thought it was better than that, but okay. So augmentations has 2 augmentation slots. Select blueprint, okay. And see, I just went ahead and researched these, but I think I still need to actually craft them, right? But there's not a thing for augmentations. What's this? This is everything. You think there'd be a category for augmentations, unless the research phase of the augmentation actually gives you a copy of it, unlike everything else. Because otherwise, why aren't there like augment? See, these are all the actual helmets. This is confusing. See, same thing here. I can't. There actually are no augmentation options. Unless you're crafting the augmentation as you craft the gun that it comes in. But it seemed like it gave me a list of different items and said like ×2 or ×3 or ×1, which made me think I already had those. Alright, so let's try something out. If I do an augmentation here. I currently have 1 aerial lubricant. See, like right now I have 4 combat recharge modules. But okay, I have 1 aerial lubricant. Let's see if I can research another one of those and if it changes that number. Augmentation, aerial lubricant. See, but it won't let me research it again. So you don't craft them by researching them. I still understand where I get... See, this makes no sense at all. Unless you can only make one at a time, but that doesn't seem likely. Hopefully my hang-up makes sense. Like, if researching them, you can only research it once. What makes sense then is if I go to development, there should be a category for augmentations, just like everything else, where I should be able to craft multiple copies of the augmentation that I researched. Because that doesn't seem to be a thing, oddly, that leads me to believe... What is this? Rifle, biotic amplifier, what is this? Specialized bioamp. Oh, so this is a melee weapon. That's kind of cool. I have a lot of these materials, besides, I guess, Ezo. But I don't really use melee that much, so it doesn't really matter to me. Alright, well... Let's just go ahead and craft these while we're here. Maybe I'll do a little more research, or I'll start going to some key... Maybe you can't... Maybe you can't craft augmentations, but obviously you can because I just researched them. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do an N7 helmet. And I do want to put in one of these augments. See, like, why does this one say ×2? Alright, we're putting on gear, so power damage bonus to armor. It does more if you put it on a weapon. Does that mean it does +2 damage against enemy armor? This only affects power damage. Okay, so I need biotic damage booster. And I assume that I can get more copies of these, at the very least at shops, even if not by crafting. I'm still hesitant to actually use something I only have one of, though. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and do it, and I assume I can get more of these at some point somehow. Biotic recharge, yeah, those both sound good. Craft, I don't really care about the name, so let's hit enter. Yay, we have a helmet. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft some legs. And I want the N7 legs. I don't think there are like set bonuses in this game. I think there were set bonuses in the earlier games though. I'm trying to remember. And see, now I no longer have the biotic ones. Let me go back to research. I just don't want to like miss anything here. And not have a good armor set because of it. So I can go to augmentations. Okay, what am I not getting? This is... These all have a lot of trade-offs or aren't super good. But I'm still having trouble linking the fact that I'm researching these things into getting this into my actual weapon. Like there's an in-between step that I'm missing here. Beam emitter. Power booster, I've already researched that. But like, how do I make a power booster? See, it makes sense if it was under special items, but it's not. Alright, N7 legs. See, I don't have any power boosters, but I've already researched them, so like, I know I'm going on and on about this, and it's probably a really obvious solution, but it just annoys me that this is not clear. Alright, I don't need combat power recharge. I don't need power effects. I guess health is always good. I don't know if you can use two of the same one. Probably. Combo radiuses, sounds good. And see, without knowing... enter. without knowing how to get more of these things, that makes me nervous using my only one on these weapons in case I don't find any more when I get to like level 7 or something. But I suspect I'll be using these level 5s for a long time. 20 levels maybe. Although I guess if I have more materials at level 40, I'll make a new set. Okay, last but not least is arms. And then we'll get going, I promise. Still have plenty of materials by the looks of it. A little low on copper, whatever that is. See, there are my aerial stabilizers. See, that one I can only use on arms. So that makes sense that they're only appearing here. Unless I have to use one to research another, I don't know. That gives you more health. It says all combo damage, so that'd be nice. Plus 2% shield regen. Tech power damage. Okay. So I think this is because if it's, I keep thinking power just means the default like combat stuff, but I think if it was combat, it would say combat, like this one does. So this is all your powers, damage to armors. This is to all power effect durations. Yeah, let's put that in there. Max health is good. All combo damage would be good. This is all your powers, damage to shields. Right, I do use a lot of combos, so. And 7 armor 5. Okay, even though it says armor, it is arms. Alright, I think we have a full set now. Let's go equip it, and then we will get out to the field. Finally give these rifles some action. Okay, armor loadout. Also, while I've been doing all of these, while I've been standing around at the terminal all day, gathering items, I've also gotten quite a few consumables. Some extra effects. Alright. Very nice. So this should increase my my biotic power damage by quite a bit. So I wish I could research the schematic and then craft a bunch more of these, because that's what I would really like, are more biotic power damage augmentations. And I have a mod in this one already, and I think the mods plus 20. Wait, I don't have that mod on. Good, but I don't want this one. Damage resistance in exchange for less damage does not seem good. This one I was trying out before. More shields for less health. So let's stick with it for now. And do any of the other ones have mod slots? No. Just your chest piece. Alright. Does it tell me how many of these I have? I guess not. Alright, let's just go with it then. Let's see. It's profiles, that's me. Those are mods. Consumables, there we go. Alright, so it looks like, I guess certain ones of these are more common, or some of these you probably can't even get from the terminal. But it looks like I have tons of backup life support. Lots of incendiary ammo, which I've equipped, so that's good. Overdrive packs, which that would be good to have. And shield capacitors. Boost maximum shields. But let's stick with incendiary ammo and shield capacitors for now. We have plenty of each of those. Probably enough to last us the whole rest of the game. Okay, back down to the surface of Kadara.
Now orbiting Kadara.
And we have plenty more quests to do here by the looks of it. It It is, after all, a whole new planet. Well, mostly. We've seen the major port, but that's about it. Sorry. Thought that cutscene would last longer, so I was taking a drink. Actually, can I quick travel to the underlevel? Apparently some of my folks are hanging out down there. Who's Jim? Or maybe... No. Mods, weapons, armor. Wonder if any of them sell augmentations. Alright, I don't see any quick travel in this city. So, I'm just going to have to find the way down again. Actually. There we go. It's asking me for a loadout, but I've already decided this like 500 times. Alright, so 20 minutes in, we are finally actually getting going. Sorry for the delay, but wanted to make sure we made sure we were in good shape before heading into combat. Okay. There's probably some more people we can talk to around
now that
here.
That's done, perhaps you could speak to Reyes about the murders in Kadara Port.
I forget who Reyes is. He one of my contacts. See, I really want to just... Actually, can I even go out there? Maybe through that door there. But I suppose there's no use running around outside unless I get the quest first, so... That's what we'll do.
Hey, you there. Come talk to me. I'll make it worthwhile.
I've got to refresh my memory on some of these quests, too.
You're that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that. You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that.
Alright. Craft the weapon at a research station. Well, I was just at a research station, so we'll have to do that later. I do like this armor. Looks just like Shepard. Ryder was an N7 at one point, so makes sense. At least I think he was an N7 when he was starting the relays.
Before we get knifed.
Good thing we have new armor then.
Tell her to call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara Port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
So the Rokar, if I remember correctly, are those outcast group of Angara that we fought before.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
Maybe you're right. Maybe wrong, but maybe you're right.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Does this mean we have to walk around the city now, scanning crime scenes? That sounds fun. None of these look super interesting, so I'm just gonna go through them really quickly. Alright, this must be like Reyes's hideout. They all seem like messages to or from him. Guess that fleshes out his character a bit. Upstairs private room is now occupied. By who? Oh, is it? Maybe it's Reyes.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like spending your time down here?
Better than back home. Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of quarts low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
Well, she has very interesting goals in life. Sorry to forget, are these actually the exiles like that we've been hearing about? They gotta be, because who else would they be? Yay, lithium. I feel weird just barging into people's quarters, but it's a game. That's what we're supposed to do. Tartarus for the collective. Okay. Have I been here before?
You again?
Yeah.
I better get going.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay. There's a cache around here by the looks of it. There's a vendor down there, a black market dealer. Any other quest givers or anything? Viability is 0. Don't tell it to people living here.
How toxic can it be?
Oh, pretty toxic apparently.
Ow, shit! Okay, don't touch that.
Is that something I can grab? Uranium.
Just because she cleared out a keg doesn't mean she should run the place. Fiend, I know you're in there.
Hey.
What is this place?
A business establishment. Perfectly legal.
Everything's legal in Kadara.
And that's the way we like it. You got an issue, bring it up with Sloane.
Something about this place is a little more Mass Effect-y. Other places we've been. Can I knock it in there, or is it just... No, I can't. Oh, wow. This A did not look well. Definitely have to ask Sloane about this place next time we see her. I see one more quest over here I would really like to grab before we move on. Oh, that came on automatically, that's cool. Wonder if that's part of the armor or just something everybody gets. Delaney Ruse the Exile took me from Nexus against my will. When I wouldn't cooperate, she and her friends beat me and left me here to die. Well, that sucks.
Sanjeev Clement. Terrible way to die.
The quest is down below. I already talked to you, which means I've already been through there. So let's try downstairs.
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Looting is wrong.
This guy for real?
Looting is wrong. What a little bitch.
Let's not antagonize them further, Pathfinder.
Poor Solarian. Can we talk to them anymore?
I said fuck off.
I guess not. Alright, well, it's a shame they don't let you continue that conversation. This is Reyes' room again, I thought so. So where is that quest giver? Doesn't seem to be this guy.
My. Look who's crossed my path. Pathfinder Ryder. Remember me? The innocent man you exiled?
Nilkenrensis.
Oh yeah.
So, you found your way to Kadara.
Not many places Mariette and I could have ended up. Other than dead, of course.
Also, you weren't really innocent, I seem to recall. You're still guilty of attempted murder. That's kind of cool that he does show up here if you choose to exile him.
Your wife deserves to be happy. Do right by her.
Well, we agree there. I know I put her in a difficult situation. That day on Eos, I did what was necessary to survive. Mariette sees that. Turns out this life suits us. There's freedom in living by your wits. And we've had to rely on each other completely.
Well, good. Glad something good came out of it.
I'm glad some good has come of this.
I'm sure you've been racked with worry. I suppose I should thank you. So thank you, Pathfinder. I'll give Mariette your best.
Okay, kind of a awkward conversation. Maybe that Solarian is our quest.
A moment, please.
Aha.
Want to make some easy credits?
Only if it's legal.
Of course. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Draleer. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Sounds harmless enough. Also, I don't think I've ever seen a Solarian with a cigar before.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
At the very least, we can get some XP from it. Get us a little closer to level 40. And there's another quest, too. Some dancing with these guys? No, I don't think so. I think there's something upstairs. Which is weird, because I've been upstairs.
I can't hear shit.
This place is very confusing. This is what happens when you build a city without building codes.
There will always be places like this. Doesn't matter what galaxy you're in.
Over here.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, I don't know what that was, but...
Look fast.
Alright, let's see what you got. More ammo, which I already have. That's all the items, just ammo. Alright, well I have plenty of consumables, so... Thank you, but no thank you. There's a cache around here, too. Head. Ah.
The water is highly poisonous, Pathfinder. We shouldn't linger here.
Note to self, do not drink the water. And that's the lower level of the club, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've been down here. Alright, so somewhere up there is a quest giver. Cache must be up here. Rider, grab. Thank you. Oh, is that it? Hopefully not. No, it's still higher up. This reminds me a little bit of the old Toy Story 2 video game for Nintendo 64. It's probably one of the first games I got. I don't know what it is about this place that reminds me of it, but maybe all the jumping around. And you have to play as Buzz Lightyear. Is that my missing container? Nope, still not there yet. Could it be way up there? I'm sure I can make that jump. I'm pretty sure I can't. Who is that guy? Oh. Not go as planned. Engineer. Could he be the quest giver? He's a different guy. Guess they're both engineers. Can't seem to talk to her.
Keep back, Faison. Pipes are being finicky. Wouldn't want them to bust and ruin that pretty armor.
Sounds like there might be a quest involved.
Thanks, but this armor can handle a busted pipe.
You're obviously new here. Kadara's water contains a high concentration of sulfuric acid. It's extremely toxic.
That's why it smells so bad.
Great, lots of questions.
Is all the water on Kadara toxic?
Every last drop. So be careful what you drink. Everything in the port is safe. Tartarus too. But outside the mountain, it's a gamble.
Are these pipes some sort of filtration system?
Built by the first Angara who came here. Makes the water potable, then sends it up the mountain to the port. There are smaller systems out in the Badlands, but none are as effective and complex as this beauty.
You called me Vesan. What does that mean?
Outsider, which is what you are.
Fair enough.
Sulfuric acid is strong stuff. How do you keep the water from eating through the pipes?
We oil them down and switch them out regularly.
Sounds dangerous.
You ever try living without water?
None of the exiles give you trouble?
They know better. Outcast. Collective. Everyone's got to drink. Messing with the filtration system is just stupid.
I don't know, it could give them a lot of power. They could definitely build a very interesting quest off of this, like part of the main quest, if one of the two gangs takes over the water supply and hoards the water to themselves, and then cuts off the rest of the water to the city. That would give them a gigantic advantage.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay clear of the water.
Alright, so no quest, but interesting bit of background. Something had better come of that, and I guess I can't talk to that guy. Here's some folks. Aha.
I think it will
A doctor.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
I actually have my own doctor. Name's Ryder. I'm a Pathfinder.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the Outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
She's a criminal. What did you expect?
She wasn't always like this. Life since the Nexus, it's changed all of us. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
Huh, we do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
Alright, so there's our quest. We'll take care of that later.
Everything hurts.
This seems like the poorer side of town, which is saying something. At least they have a doctor, though. Alright, well, besides that mysterious cache, it seems to be all there is to see here, so I might look around for that a bit between episodes, and then, I guess I can't take my gun out here. I was going to try at least fire one shot, just so we can actually say we fired a gun this episode, but once again, I guess that'll have to wait till next time, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you right back here in episode 63.